Welcome, my wonderful people. This is your sister Anne and your friend too. In today's teaching, I'll be talking on how husbands can make their wives submit to them. How husbands can help their wives to be submissive in marriage. One of the requirements of God's, wish for every marriage, and this made him our God to give a commandment that women should be in subjection to their own husbands, is as a result of this. One point that is necessary in marriage that helps marriage to grow, that brings a bond and unity in marriage is when a woman submits to her own husband. And one of the points here, what a man can do to help a woman, encourage a woman to be submissive, is by leading by example. Is to lead by example. Every man, the head of every home, the head of marriages, are commanded to love their wives. And when you love your wife, you are really leading by example. Make sure you show your wife things that are necessary in marriage by first doing them, especially that love. When you do that, their wife sees that you love her. She has seen that you have carried out your own role as a husband. Every husband listening to me, love is necessary. Lead your wife by showing her that you love her, by extending hands of help to her, by providing for her needs. These are how and what will make your wife know, acknowledge that you are an exemplary man and would want to reciprocate by being in subjection to you. A woman submitting to a man to a marriage is not a forceful thing. It comes out of the heart. It comes out of joy and happiness. The woman has and feels in her heart. A woman who is not happy will not be submissive to you. If you do not do what you're supposed to do, especially her desire, giving it to her according to your ability, a woman will never be forced to, submit to you. Another thing you do as a man in marriage, the second thing to encourage your wife to be submissive to you, is to appreciate her efforts. Whenever you compliment your wife, you commend her. Oh, my darling, my wife, you are such a nice woman. Oh, you are the love of my life. Whenever you tell your wife, oh, without you, I'll be missing a lot of things, we women will feel very happy. We feel that we are loved. We feel that we are appreciated. We feel that we are needed and we are wanted in that marriage. But some men, instead of doing this, they will begin to castigate. They only notice when a woman makes a mistake. They do not notice when a woman is trying a marriage. This is a very bad thing, to come out from the head of the family. Men are the heads, and many of them are really carrying out that job, of being the head of a family. Appreciate your wives. If you have not been doing it, men, know that this is important to women. We value it so much. We love it. When we are told, oh, my darling, you did it well, God bless you, and so on, a woman will do more. Another thing you do to make your wife submit to you in marriage is to show show her love. Give her gifts. Yes, give her gifts. When you give a woman gift, When you give a woman opportunity, maybe as a man, you are in authority somewhere, and you introduce your wife to one thing or the other going on in that place. Yes, most women whose husbands are working are big organizations are sometimes, especially those of them who are not doing anything, are sometimes encouraged to go and supply or do one thing in such companies, and this makes the woman very happy. She feels, oh, if my husband has more, he will do more for me, thereby supporting her to also make her own money. This makes women to submit. Many money makes women to be submissive. When you are a man, you provide for her needs, you give her money. You from time to time you say, take this one, buy this little one, even when she do not ask you. It makes her to be submissive. I mean, a good woman. There are women, sorry, who even if you give them your whole life, they will not be submissive. Another thing you do for a woman to be submissive unto you is to support her aspirations. You look at her, you see what she can do, what she is doing, outside the home, you encourage her. Other than trying to castigate her, you cannot do it. It will not work. It can't go on well with you. You are leaving the family. You are focusing on another thing. And you don't know that the woman, your wife, is trying to keep herself busy by doing these things. By being busy, going into other things, it will keep her from going into gossip, visiting people, other women unnecessarily, going to waste her time. Rather, such aspiration, such new thing she has found and she's doing will make her make a living out of them. So men, try and support your wife. Try to support your wives in her new aspirations, in her newfound, jobs, in her newfound skill, in whatever she is doing. Try to, support her, encourage her, money wise, word of mouth, being present with her there, telling other of your friends, come and see what my wife is doing. The woman will feel happy when she says that, oh, my husband is encouraging me. He's happy for what I'm doing. The woman will be submissive. A happy woman submits. It's only an unhappy woman in marriage that do not submit. So men, know this and let your wife understand that you are happy with her advancement. Let your wife know that you are happy when she is growing in her skill. Make sure you encourage your wife. Another thing you should do as a man, if you want your wife to be submissive to you, is to be available. This is a very good point. Most men are not available in their houses. They are not close to their wives. It is only when your wife is fond of you, you're always close, she looks back, she sees. That's the essence of marriage. This is the essence of marriage. Your wife looks back, she sees you around. The children sees you, they are around. Your wife, whatever she's doing, you are around. You are hearing her, you are directing her, you are guiding her. Every woman loves this. Not that you are married, you are married to a man that is married to other things. A man that is married to other opportunities, married to his job, married to his friends, married to other women. No. The woman will not, be in subjection to you. She will not be submissive to you, my brother. Your presence attracts her, being submissive to you. She sees you, you are part of her. Every time morning you go to work, you come back, your wife will love you and will be submissive to you, my brother. Another thing you will do to make your wife, submit to you is by, encouraging each other, learning from each other, being a husband to your wife, and a friend to your wife. When your wife sees that these things, are possible, are happening, she will be submissive to you. She will have no other person, no time for any other thing. She will be dedicated to you, and thereby, you know, being submissive to you. It will be clear to her that you are the all and all, she has. What will make her not to be submissive to you? A woman feels happy when the husband is in charge. Most women do not like marrying a doorman. Me, for example, I don't like a doorman, a weak man. I like a man who takes, headship, who takes control of the family. It gives me joy. Likewise, many other people, other women as well. Take care of your wives, and they will be submissive to you. Another thing you will do to your wife to make her, be submissive to you is to be honest, my dear. My dear brothers, wherever you are hearing me and seeing me from, be honest to your wife, and she will be submissive to you. Whatever you want in that marriage, you will get it. Honesty is the yardstick. It's very important in marriage. Not that you are going to, somewhere, another place far away, and you are telling your wife you are close. Moreover, tomorrow she will hear that, by this time yesterday, I saw your husband in this place. I saw him at the airport. And you begin to wonder, what? But he told me he was, even if you don't voice it out, you will begin to wonder, he told me he was around. He was going to his village. How come he has, that kind of a thing is not well with any marriage. It doesn't go well with any marriage. No woman would want to have or be submissive to such a man or have such a man as her head. Men know this and save your marriage. If you want your wife to be submissive to you, be dedicated to her alone. You must be dedicated to her. Not, when she wants you, you are with, one other person. She wants you, to satisfy her, in her own way. You are not available. Even when you are available, you are very weak. You keep giving excuses. Your wife will not respect you. She will not be submissive to you. Women are like this. Just a little thing triggers them. Just a little deed, good thing you do. You are honest, you are dedicated, you appreciate her, you support her. Your wife, you will see the good side of that woman in that marriage. She will, so submit to you, and you'll be surprised. If you want to get your wife submit to you, remember all I have said, that you must lead, by example. You must appreciate her. You must appreciate her. You must, encourage her aspiration. You must be available. You must be dedicated to her and her children. You must provide her needs. These are the needs of a woman. These are smaller than being submissive men. These are, for a woman to submit is a very little thing. Just a simple thing for her to do. But are you willing to do what she wants? If you want her to be submissive, please do your own part by encouraging your wife. If you are listening to me and you have anything to add to this topic, how men should make their wives submit to them. Submission by a woman is not by force, remember. Please use the comment section. Tell us your mind. Tell men on how to go about it. Guide them and direct them if you are already there as a husband, a good husband to a woman. If you are seeing me for the first time and you have been watching me without subscribing, kindly hit the subscribe button. Give this channel a thumbs up, share this channel, spread this channel to all of your friends. Tell them to come and watch and see practical solutions to marriages. And as we do, the Lord God Almighty will bless you. Remember, we post our videos here 2 to 3 times in a week. Follow us and remain blessed. Love you. Bye-bye.